for your time.
No problem.
Are you able to share a little bit about the exploration focus of the company?
Sure, so we listed just last year, but what's important to understand is that our team at Galileo have been around for a long time. Previously we were with the Creasy Group, which is owned and operated by Mark Creasy, and through that process in the years that we spent with Mark, we learned how to complete systematic exploration, which we hope to lead through to a discovery.
Why is that important?
It's important for a few reasons. One is the efficient use of funds. So we do have limited funding and we can't test everything that we want to go and drill. So we build up our targets to a quality prospective drilling target, then we'll go out and test it. So it's about cost efficient use of funds and testing the best possible targets that we have in the ground.
Is it also fair to say that it's a longer term view of developing a project and actually looking at developing a project to completion as opposed to just flipping it for exploration benefit?
Absolutely. So we are here for the longer terms when we're talking about exploration. We're not just doing one round of drilling and walking away. We want to go out and drill these targets, really understand the geology and the potential of the rock to host economic mineralisation. So we're looking for those next generation of mines. The old mines that were found in the first drilling program in the 60s and 70s are very rare these days. What we know and understand is that we have to go out and drill at least the first time to get an understanding of the project, and then a second and third time to really hone in on the targets that have potential to lead to discoveries.
And the work that you're doing to date?
We are focused on a number of prospects, and drill campaigns is how we hope to create growth in the company through discovery. We're at the Norseman project. We're focusing on a copper, zinc and gold prospect. The first results we've just released recently, and it shows us that we have the right type of mineralisation that could lead to an economic discovery. It's a very large volcanic system, over 2 kilometres of strike, and at this moment we've only tested 50 metres of that extended strike length. Our other great project is in the Fraser Range. Been some fantastic discoveries there in the past. The Nova mine was discovered in 2012. The Silvernite deposit was discovered by the Creasy Group in 2015. And we are undertaking our next round of drilling in late September at the Lantern prospect.
You've just announced some results from recent drilling. What were you hoping to test, and were your theories proven correct?
We were hoping to test for mineralisation beneath the outcrop. So most of the better outcrops around the state have now been tested by drilling. This is one outcrop where we had a substantial amount of copper that had never been drill tested. So we're hoping to test beneath the outcrop to understand the geology and whether it contained economic mineralisation. The outcome of that is that we were able to show that the mineralisation was there. We had some copper, zinc and gold. We haven't as yet hit any economic mineralisation, but with over 2 kilometres of strike length, there are a huge amount of targets ready for us to test.
And where to from here?
For us, it's always about developing more targets for drill testing. At the moment, we've got 2 coming up. The recently completed drilling has a follow-up program in November. We have our Lantern air core drilling in the Fraser Range, which will lead into further drilling in the new year. We're all about developing our targets for drill testing to increase our chances of making economic discovery. We've done it in the past when we worked for the Creasy Group, and we hope to do it again in the future.
Are you excited to be part of the Galileo team?
Absolutely. It's a great privilege to be leading a company in the hope of making a discovery. Exploration is high risk, but the potential for the high reward is what gets us going and coming to work every day.
Brad, exciting times ahead. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.